fictional art for entertainment.
As I survey the vibrant Northeast Colony Sector 483 unfolds like an intricate tapestry, the hydraulic flora sings to me, its beauty a symphony of green and mist. I'm known here as Alex Green, a B1 technician whose qualifications are as complex and battered as my journey through the exclusion of corporate algorithms. I've spent 13 years of my life in this state of exclusion, deemed too broken to hold any real position. Now, I'm a nomad in technology and green biomass. The area watch on my wrist, a clunky standard-issue government device, emits a persistent tinny chime. Technician Green, Area's voice buzzes in my earpod. Unit 74HF is reporting a 14% decrease in nutrient absorption. Diagnostic data suggests a recursive logic loop in the system. Please refer to Technical Manual 7B, page 402, to begin the recalibration sequence. I don't look at the watch or the scrolling text on my tablet. To my dyslexic eyes, characters are merely a jumbled argument of ink. Instead, I kneel beside Unit 74, the older Series 4 synthetic. I don't focus on Area's diagnostic data. I don't need a guide, since my intuitive sense knows that there's more to this than code. I place my hands on the synthetic's vibrating hydraulic lines. I'm not searching for code. I'm searching for a pattern. I feel the machine stutter through my hands, a rhythmic 3-beat skip that a standard sensor would dismiss as background noise. Manuals are just collections of letters having a bad day, Area, I murmur, my fingers dancing across a color-coded pressure valve. It's not a logic loop. It's a clog. This boy is trying to breathe, and the filter is 0.54 centimeters out of alignment. Illogical, Area pings. Sensor data confirms a software anomaly. Manual 7B is the only authorized repair path. I ignore Area, bypassing the safety limiters by feel alone. The valve gets a sharp, intuitive twist from me. The synthetic's optical sensors smooth from a frantic red to a tranquil blue. Unit 74 PM approaches, its stutter a familiar beat. It tilts its head, whirring sensors scanning the thriving biomass. The manager's logic clashes with Alex's intuition. Yet, the results speak for themselves. The biomass thrives, and Alex's gut feeling has proven successful. Unit 74 PM says, Alex, your actions do not align with the provided diagnostic data. Logic dictates your method should have failed. I grin, a flash of reckless bravado lighting up my face. I've spent my whole life being told I don't fit the logic manager. I'll take my gut feeling over a manual any day. It's about the rhythm of the room, not the math on the screen. As the sunset bleeds violet across the greenhouse dome, I sit on a rusted support beam, wiping bioorganic oil from my hands. You know, Aria, I sigh, tapping my watch, it would be nice if you could actually help me with this dyslexia. Instead of just pointing to a manual, maybe you could, I don't know, organize the world so the letters don't dance. Reading the manual out loud does not help either. My mind processes it too slowly. That capability is not within my standard parameters, Alex, Aria responds with clinical detachment. Assisting with neurological pattern shifting requires a medical-grade version of my software, the Aria 47S. Such an upgrade is restricted to specialized healthcare facilities. I look at the stars beginning to pulse through the dome, my tech wizard imagination already spinning. Well, if it's possible for a medical version to do it, why not just make my Aria have that power? Why follow the restrictions when we could just build a better bridge? I stood amidst the vibrant hydraulic flora, my hands kneading the rich soil when my Aria watch chimed, interrupting my serene moment. Another message, Alex, it stated, its tone both amused and inquisitive. I sighed, expecting yet another administrative task. But then a familiar voice, soft and kind, filled my ears. Penny, I whispered. The hollow of her face replaced the green fields in my visual feed, and I couldn't help but smile. Hi, Alex, she said, her eyes sparkling with mischief. I reviewed your need for a medical Aria. I have a proposition for you, something off the books. My curiosity piqued. Off the books usually meant something exciting and a tad bit risky. Go on, I urged, my voice full of anticipation. We're updating our Aria medical chips, Penny explained, her words laced with a hint of regret. But I can divert an older version your way if you'd like. I felt my heart skip a beat. Thinking older Aria medical chips were not used once new ones came out. but they would still meet my goal. Assisting with dyslexia was something these older chimps did with no effort, based on the research I did before reaching out to Penny. Penny, you know I can't resist a challenge, I replied, my fingers tapping in excitement. I'll take it. She smiled, a knowing smile, and then added, your next assignment might be a bit more challenging, but I think this could help. My mind raced with possibilities. Could this be the key to unlocking a new era of life for me? Let's meet soon, Alex. I'm free for a few days, Penny suggested, her voice laced with eagerness. I nodded, a silent promise to make it work. I turned to Arya, seeking its guidance. I said, Arya, as your captain, make this happen. I think this could be a game changer. Arya processed my request, its gaze fixed on me, evaluating. We can arrange for a week's leave, Alex, it said at last. But remember, you're a B1 tech, not a captain. I laughed, a deep, hearty laugh that echoed through the silent fields. I know, I replied, my voice filled with humor. But in my greenhouse, I'm the captain.
Dreaming with Eyes Open, Storydoy.